Hello and Merry Christmas, everyone. It's Christmas time. Get ready. We are going to be looking at a bunch of children's picture books today because I am so excited. I'm going to do the countdown to Christmas, one book a day activity with my toddler. She is 2 years old. Last year, I did have a box of library books. And then every night we picked one, which was also super fun. But this year I decided to do it again, but this time wrap books that we already own. I've seen this a lot of places and I just think it would be so much fun for her to unwrap. And I think I'm going to continue doing it because even though they're books that we already have and it's not like a new book every time, it's still fun because you get them out every Christmas and you're reminded of which ones you have. And then it's just like fun. Who doesn't want to open a present every day? So I'm going to show you which books I am going to be wrapping up for her. But before I get into that, I wanted to mention which books that I'm reading for the Christmas season. I have a few here. And then I also have one that I'm reading that I left at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me, but I'll start with that one. That one is The Holiday Cottage. I think that's what it's called, and I forget the author, but I'll put it right here. I just started that one, but I'm really liking it. It's for a book club that I'm in, and it's like a romance, but it's so far, it has like the feelings of like a Hallmark movie, but it's really keeping my attention. Like I actually want to know what happens next, which I feel like sometimes I get bored with those types of books, but it's actually really good so far. I'm only like on chapter 4 or 5, so can't say much about it, but it's really cute and cozy. I'm also reading Small Things Like These by Claire Keegan. It's a very small book. Once again, I just started this. I think I'm gonna have to restart it because I was in the middle of like finishing 3 different books and I don't remember anything that I read, but it's set in a small Irish town. I've heard good things about that one too. These two are juvenile fiction. I have Winter Frost by Michelle Houts. Haven't started this one, but look, I mean, it's so cute. I love a juvenile fiction fantasy. And then I've also seen this one a lot. Juniper's Christmas. Is this one just new this year? I can't remember. No, 2023, but I decided to give it a try. And once again, I haven't started this one, but I'm excited about this one too because it just looks also very magical. So that's what I'm reading. So excited for Christmas. I love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday, and I just want to take the time to just read the Christmas books, slow down, and enjoy the season. So that is the plan. And these picture books always help me to do that because it's just so much fun to just take some time to read with my daughter and feel the magic of the children's books. So a few of these I purchased new this season, so that's very exciting, but a lot of them we had already. So let me just get started with her 24 books, Countdown to Christmas. The first one, that she got this, every year she gets a new Christmas book. I believe, yeah, on Christmas Eve is I think how I'm doing it. Yeah, she opens a new Christmas book before bed. So this was her book that she got last year because last year she loved cats. She still does, but last year that was like, she was just starting to say things. So she would say key, you know, and it was so cute. And I always get her an ornament every year to represent that year. And last year she got a cat ornament. So we had to get the Christmas kitten, and it's just so cute. It's a touch and feel. I really wanted one that had a Christmas cat in it. So I found that one and it's adorable. This one I just got, Nancy Tafuri. She can do no wrong. I love all of her books. They're so simple but they're just classic, you know. And this is about this little donkey, and it's called The Donkey's Christmas Song. So I was very excited to get that one this year. Another one that I got this year because I saw it in Barnes & Noble, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And actually, my library system did not own it. So I work at a library and I might have to buy it for our library because I've been seeing it a lot and it was like out with like the really popular books at Barnes & Noble. So I'm sure other people are looking for it. It's called Sounding Joy and it's by Ellie Holcomb. Look how gorgeous these pictures are. I am just in love with illustrations in children's books. So if I find one that has really enchanting artwork, it's really hard for me to say no. It's probably gonna be purchased. This one, oh my gosh, this one she got her first Christmas. She was only like 3 months. Yeah, she was only like 3 months old. And her middle name is Joy. Christmas is Joy. Emma Dodd also. Love Emma Dodd. Her books are like so comforting, so sweet. And it's all the things that like Christmas is. You know, Christmas is happiness and Christmas is kisses and snuggles so tight. It's all of us together here. Christmas is peace and like it warms your heart. That's one of our favorites. Another favorite, I got this when she was like teeny tiny, like one of the first Christmas books I got because I knew about it before she was born and it's amazing. It's Goodnight Manger by Laura Sassy. Last year, we read this so many times, over and over and over. And it's gonna be like that one book. The book that I remember as like the one Christmas book from when I was little is also in here. And I feel like this one's gonna be my daughter's because it's the rhyming is perfect. There's humor. There's like the Christmas story. We love that one. I did have to buy, so I always like use library books as like a test. You know, we get so many library books out, but I mean, we all do this. If we find one that the kids are just like, we got to read it again and again, it's going to get purchased. And that was this one, Christmas in the Manger by Nola Buck and Felicia Bond. This one's really simple, really good for babies. And it goes through all of the characters in the Christmas story. I am the donkey soft and gray. I carried his mother from far away. I am the ram with my curly horn. I guard the stall where the child is born. Really good rhyme. Really classic. This is just Silent Night. Just the words to Silent Night. Once again, though, it's the art. Illustrated by Sarah Giannossi. Good job, Sarah. You got me. I swiped the card. Lucy, and my daughter Lucy loves anything that's singing. Like if it's a songbook, it's gonna get picked up again and again. And I'm gonna be really tired of singing the song. Speaking of Jingle Bells, this is just like a really basic Jingle Bells paperback. What kid doesn't love Jingle Bells? Now, if you watched my Halloween and fall book picks, my favorite Halloween books, I had Pick a Pumpkin by Patricia Tote. I think that's how you say her name. And I mentioned Pick a Pine Tree. I love these books. Top 3, top 2. I can't pick number 1, but like, is it this one? Maybe. I'm just like, once again, you are just like, your heart flutters with the Christmas spirit when you're reading this book. Not only the words, the rhymes, the story, it's like picking a Christmas tree and all the things that you do, like pick a pumpkin, like making a jack-o'-lantern. But it's, you find all your decorations in the attic and then you make the tree, and then at the end it's a beautiful pop-up tree. But it's really the way that, let me see, illustrated by Jarvis. Okay. It's really the way that the artist did this artwork. It's so festive, so magical. This one is one of the first ones I bought as well. I had to get it, All the Colors of Christmas by Matthew Paul Turner. Illustrated by Jillian Gamble. Jillian, once again, great job. And it's really great. It's actually going to be perfect for my 2-year-old. Like, it's going to be perfect for this age because it's a little, there's few more words, but it goes through colors. So you can like leave some of the words out if it's a baby, but it's beautiful. It just goes through all the colors of Christmas. Christmas is blue, Christmas is white, Christmas is brown. There's a lot of good representation, which is one thing I really look for in children's books when I'm purchasing them especially. That is a winner. That is a winner if you're gonna look for a new book to add to your kids' books this year. This one I bought this year because we had to do a biscuit. My daughter, I think we're on our way to having all the biscuit books, and I like really encouraged her to love biscuit. I mean, she really took off with it, you know, but I, as a child, biscuit was my thing. Loved me some biscuit. And I would go to Barnes & Noble. My mom would take me and Hannah to Barnes & Noble, and we would pick out a book, and I would always pick a biscuit book. So I love that she loves it. I enjoy them, and I had to get the Christmas one. This one's a Scratch and Sniff, but I thrifted it. I don't think there's any smells left. Oh, there might be a little something. Anyway, but the story is really cute. Of course, all biscuit books are cute. Another author that we love is Karen Katz. If you know children's books, Karen Katz. You know, babies and toddlers love. Like, the illustrations are so cute because they are so sweet and babyish. They really appeal to the littles. And this one's a nice counting one. So that's another classic. This one is one of my favorites from my childhood, Macduff. If you know Little Macduff, the Westie, adorable, love these books. It's by Rosemary Wells. She's another classic author, but this one's Macduff's new friend. And it's a big snowfall, and Macduff finds a new friend. Spoiler alert, it's a little black kitty. Grace, cat. There's a cat in this one. It's a good one. Okay, now this one is the one, like I was saying before, you remember that one book when you were a kid that you read, like it's like the book of Christmas. This one is mine. My sister Hannah and I, we had a pile of Christmas books, you know, that we owned. And this one, for some reason, it's the one that we returned to. And it's because of like the way it's written. Who is coming to our house? Someone, says mouse. Make room, says pig. You know, look at the little animals. It's simple. It's perfect. Written by Joseph Slate and Ashley Wolf. Put it in the pile. Put it in the pile. Another new one I bought this year. I did thrift a good many new ones this year, but I'm just really excited because she's at that age where we can really start reading a larger variety of books. And I got this one because I'm a Nutcracker girl. I did ballet. I'm in love with the Nutcracker. Hannah, Grace, and I are going to see it next weekend. So excited, guys. Okay, but this was once again not in my library system. I've never read it, so I actually haven't even read it yet. I didn't read it when it came in. So I'm really excited to read it for the first time with Lucy. I've read other Tallulah books, and they're always really cute. But the problem is that there's a lot of Nutcracker books, but not a lot of good ones. They're always like either so long and like drawn out and like too many details that aren't engaging, or like the parts, like there's so many versions of the Nutcracker, and like it never hits right. And I'm like, they're fine, but I'm never like, oh, this is a great Nutcracker book. So I just like feel like I'm always on the search for that. And I feel like this one's going to be adorable. Now there is a Barbie, the Nutcracker book out there. That one is amazing. Great illustrations. I love Barbie Nutcracker. Okay, I had to have Bear Stays Up for Christmas. Karma Wilson. Okay, once again, if you know kids books, you know Bear. Bear Can't Sleep. Bear Wants More. You know, they're all amazing. But Bear Stays Up for Christmas. I love how big these books are and the illustrations. Great for story times. Okay, Silent Night, once again. I have two, right? My other one was Silent Night. Yeah, I do have two that are Silent Night. But I love this one because of the representation of the characters. We have dark-skinned characters for the Holy Family and like all the other characters in the story. So I had to have that one. Once again, beautiful artwork. This is written by Lara Hawthorne. Or Lara? I don't know. Okay. Another Nancy Tafuri. I was so excited because my local library had this in their book sale room. And this is one that I really loved last year that we didn't get yet. But once again, love these big pictures. Like, there's something about her books that always pulls me in, and my daughter too. But she's counting the days till Christmas, and she's waiting, and there's Santa. That's super fun. A good one for a group of kids because the pictures are so big. Okay, another one that we read a million times last year, and another classic the kids love is the Click Clack series by Doreen Cronin and Betsy Lewin. Click Clack Ho Ho Ho. Now, Click Clack Boo is another great one. That's the Halloween one. But Click Clack Ho 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 might be like my favorite holiday version or like spinoff of the Click Clack Moo series. It has really good, funny words and rhymes. Because my daughter last year was obsessed with like, ho, 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 uh-oh, duck is stuck. The sheep go up to unstuck duck. Ho, ho, uh-oh, the sheep are stuck. So that one, you gotta add it. Okay, Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Sleigh. I found this. No, my aunt found it for me. Something. It appeared this year. We did not have this one last year, and I don't even think we've checked this one out. And my daughter was like just getting into Elephant and Piggy and the pigeon, you know, Mo Willems. He's always good for a laugh, that Mo Willems. So we're excited about that one. This one, okay, this is so sweet. I might cry. My brother-in-law, so Hannah's husband, he got Lucy this last year for Christmas because he always read it with his family on Christmas Eve, and he has like great memories of reading this with his family. And just like he wanted to like continue on that tradition and have Lucy enjoy the story and hopefully make memories of her own, which she's gonna have so many memories of reading books. And it's a scratch and sniff. Where's the sniff on this page? Oh my gosh. Gingerbread. But it's called The Sweet Smell of Christmas. And it is so adorable. And that was just like one of the sweetest things. So this book is really special. By Patricia Scarry. Wait, is she related to Richard Scarry? Investigation there. Okay. If you know the Christmas books, you know this one's a classic. Dasher by Matt Tavares. Once again, I'm probably mispronouncing these names. I'm so sorry. I might have like read through it on my own at some point, but like I have not really read this one. This one also I think was at the library book sale. So this is gonna be fun to actually like read it with Lucy because I know it's like a classic. And then there's a new one out. I forget what it's called, Dasher in the North Pole or something, but there's like a different one. So this one is Goodnight Santa. It's so cute, kind of has the vibes of Goodnight Moon, and my daughter loves Goodnight Moon. It has good rhymes. Goodnight stockings by the fire. Goodnight tree and mistletoe. Santa's coming, ho ho ho. You're gonna have a good night book. And last but not least, Ella Bella, Ballerina, and the Nutcracker. Once again, hard to find those good Nutcracker books, but this one is so cute. I love the Ella Bella Ballerina books. There's like Cinderella, I think there's Swan Lake. So I love a ballet picture book, you know. And the illustrations are so sweet. They're very unique. This is written by James Mayhew. I think he also, oh, look at this page. The snowflakes. and they're going to the land of sweets. Oh my goodness. Okay, Laura, I could go on and on and on. Those are my 24 books for our countdown. Now comes the fun part of wrapping them. I have some wrapping paper that I want it to use up, because I just feel like, you know, when you have the wrapping paper and you have it the next year, the next year after that. So I'm kind of tired of looking at it. So this is a great way to use it up. But first, I think I need a festive drink. Okay, we got our water, we got our tea. This is so good. Smells like a gingerbread house. Okay, now I'm only gonna do a few today because I gotta go help my mom and Hannah cook Thanksgiving dinner. So let's get started with some wrapping. Okay, I'm gonna stop there because I got 8 done. That was pretty quick. I'm really trying not to be perfect with my wrapping. And I'm gonna finish these a different time because, like I said, I've got some food to cook, got some food to prep. Okay, I just finished wrapping all 24 of the books for our countdown to Christmas, and I used up some wrapping paper. It was great. And I'm so excited to start this in just a couple days. I think it's like something really fun to just make little magical moments, which is one of my main goals as a parent. But I hope that maybe you found a book that you didn't know about, or you saw some of your favorites. Of course, please share in the comments your favorite Christmas picture books or your favorite Christmas novels. What are you reading right now? Let's talk books, always. I hope you have fun going into this cozy, magical season, and I will talk to you guys all later. Happy reading.